you already panicked? Oh, she already panicked. She's the best. I didn't know it was the big stage. I thought it was just like, chill, all right. Do you need the mic? Is it real? Okay. Fire away, guys. What's going on?
What did tonight mean to you, tagging with your brother, feeling the emotion in the ring after everything you guys have been through, and seeing your family in attendance for this?
It's heavy. It was a heavy feeling. There's no words, you know. Dustin and I, we don't get along, you know, in terms of like, we love each other, you know. I don't know if you got a brother or anybody's got a brother. We love each other very much. So these moments that are in this entertainment world we live in, they're real to us. I know that sounds crazy, and it's all real, but those moments are even more particularly just potent for me to be able to share the ring with him. I mean, he's just so good, and it's just I want to keep doing these reunions because they never get old to me. You know, it's fun to see, you know, my oldest sister's kids, her husband, my sister Teal, my mother, the family. Like, it's just crazy. And I brought my mom in here because she was quite concerned when I left WWE, and rightfully so concerned. And I think we've done a good job, right?
Right.
See? See, yeah, several thousand people is nothing like the approval of your mother. So, it's just a really good, feel-good moment. I was happy for Dustin. Anytime Dustin get in front of this type of audience, because this is a different audience. You know, I'm sure you guys know the data suggests these aren't as many crossover fans as you think. These are fans who are hiding. Where the hell have they been? And they've showed up for us, and we just want to keep them happy.
How was training?
I'll let him go. Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
Yeah, how was training with Dustin, getting ready for the match? All
I'll
that
tell you the
process?
truth, we didn't train at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to train. We're brothers, man. I already know what his ass going to do. The only thing I was worried about, I haven't done a boingy boingy dive since a long time, and I just thought, oh, I'm gonna fall. And then it's 100 degrees out there, and it's so like you can see all night. Like guys are fighting the atmosphere as well as their opponents. I was stoked. As soon as I came back, though, I said, dude, I'd love to run Daly's Place again. It's the greatest, coolest amphitheater ever. Let's do it in December, though. Let's do it in December. We'll all be in, like, long sleeves and stuff. It was fun. Dustin and I, it's symbiotic. It's fun. It's fun to be able to match their West Coast offense with some old-school Minnesota wrecking crew, pick a body part, attack it. I was really pleased. Obviously, his performance was outstanding. I don't know if we'll ever tag together again. I'm not saying we won't, but if we didn't, I'd be damn happy with this one.
Cody, is there any chance we'll have the rubber match between you and Nick Aldis?
Literally on my left and so out of left field. Gosh, Nick Aldis is amazing. In that moment in Chicago, I thought, oh man, there's no way we can top that. That's like my hometown now, that crowd, that Sears Center, and just literally like goosebump-inducing moment that we got to share, him and I. So I don't know. You never know. I wanted to take that title further and further, and then the politics of this all deemed that not possible. So at this point, solely focuses on AEW, the young men and women as part of AEW. And if that's something that comes up, I'm absolutely open to it. Our doors are very open. We're not shy about that. They're very open. We literally want to work with everybody. But in the interest of that, we focus on this brand because we're heading to TNT. We've talked about it. This is our brand, and this is our team, and damn good team. So who knows?
Cody, this was a 4+ hour show tonight.
A little long, huh? You saying it's a little long?
It was a little long. You guys were out there, at the end there, keeping the crowd going.
Sure.
Is this the kind of length of show we can continue to expect from AEW, or is this something you guys are working on refining?
It's not a spoiler, it's just said necessarily, but the show on TNT will be 2 hours. So we're a little bit backwards as far as we want to give these mega events before we get to the weekly show, which will also be treated as a mega event, but times are different. So I guess the way to look at it is we have all these guys and girls that we signed, and we don't want to do 4-minute matches. I don't believe in them. We want guys to go out there, play their music. That's why we hired you. I'm not here to teach you how to do it, maybe guide you. That's Dean Malenko's job. It's Jerry Lynn's job. I want you for what we got you for. So, a little lengthy this evening, but here's my takeaway from it all. At the end of the night, nobody left. And I'll tell you the truth, if anybody ever went to the Ring of Honor shows when the Bullet Club or the Elite was on at the end of the night, that's what started all of this. Us in there going, what do we do? Like, how do we send them home happy? Whether Marty sings or Kenny says something or, damn, we came up with 1,000 things. But that genuine feeling is a real connection to the people. It's not even a marketing tactic, man. It's a real, AEW is everyone who's in that arena tonight. I know you're ready to ask a question, Chris. I can see you. Go ahead.
Well, Cody, this is where it all began, here in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So what's it mean to be here tonight and have a ring this time?
Best ring in the business, too. Bob Rosen made it. Just, you know, Bob, he did a great job. Everything about AEW has sounded ridiculous. Everything. Hey, we're going to start a wrestling company. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. That's tough. That's tough. Hey, the four of you, Matt, Nick, Kenny, the Bucks, me, Kenny, you know, you guys are going to run it. And I'm the owner of the Jacksonville Jack. All this stuff sounds so ridiculous, but it's real. It's real. So absolutely, the roots are deep here. Like, I got wrestling roots here because of Dusty, and that's one thing. But AEW's roots are here. I mean, if we had a home, this is one of them. You know, Atlanta, here, Chicago. This so much work gets done, and for Tony to be able to go out there and produce a show in this amphitheater, and his dad to be there. I'll tell you one of the selling points, and he doesn't need to sell himself to me, but of course we vet each other. He vets me, I vet him. This is before we started. That connection with him and his dad, ooh, reminds me exactly how I was with Dusty, and it's just super special to see. And I could tell he really wanted to. Yeah, you want to impress all the fans, you know, just like I want to impress my mom. You know, it's a special thing. So we had a ring. I want to come back when it's cooler. We probably won't. We'll probably be here at the same time next year. But yeah, it was very, very special. Very.
Cody, speaking of special,
Yeah.
$150,000 towards gun violence in
Yeah.
the city of Jacksonville. Can you just kind of take us behind the scenes a little bit with the dialogue of how that actually came about and whose idea was that to donate?
Tony's, 100% Tony's. But then he had folks flank him. Farrah and Farrah, our presenting sponsor. You don't see a lot of sponsors on wrestling anymore. You know, like, that was cool for them to be such a part of Jacksonville, to put that 25 in. Kenny Omega, just to drop $10,000 in himself. Alex Trebelli, who I just can't stand Alex Trebelli, but now I love him. He's part of this. He can share that locker room with us forever. He had a match. He donated to the cause. And I forgot out there in the interview I was doing to mention that the donations will continue. The Bucks are going to sell their gear or auction it off. Moxley's vest is going to go as a vest from Double or Nothing. All these items are going to go up in the next few days to continue the donation. We don't want the donation to stop. It's no secret there was no profit made on this show. None. It was a loss, I guess you could call it, but it wasn't a loss at all because we got to put that money where it authentically affects people. And there's Kenny. I see him. Hey.
One of the things that I thought was impressive about these shows
Yeah.
is there's a lot of lesser known talent, and it's like they've been on TV for years because
Yeah.
of the reaction that they're getting. Is there anyone that on the roster right now that you've signed that you've been especially impressed with of how they made that transition to kind of a higher platform?
The goddamn dinosaur.
Yeah.
Man. What is it? It's just a thing. It's a feeling. Like Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, Marco with him now. What a special, AJ, I'm so sorry I cursed. I didn't know you were standing there. My bad, don't curse. What a special thing that Darby. So special. Clearly Max, but if you tell Max, you guys have dealt with Max. You know how Max is, best friend. But, like, what a beautiful thing. You're seeing, like, we thought some of these guys, hey, you're going out there, they've never seen you before. We thought, and they go out there tonight, and you have thousands of people chanting Darby's name. I already know who you are, man. Go for it. Best feeling in the world. I think that's what sets us aside. I know we can't take competition, but that's why we're the alternative. It's young men and women. You cut
Guys,
me.
last question, please.
AJ, get that last question, bud.
Okay. Is there anything you wish you had done differently in your match?
Won. I wish I'd won the match. I whipped Matt with my belt, and I felt like that was a little pushing it, and I don't think he was very happy. And his wife was backstage certainly not happy about the large piece of business on his back. I was happy that we got to send that check where it belongs tonight. I don't think I changed the match at all, other than maybe the result. That was it. You want one more?
Nah.
Guys, thank you so much. Thank
Thank you.
Chris, is somebody replacing me?
Yeah, I think I found somebody you might even know.
Oh, we didn't do it together. All right, bud. Have fun. Have fun, bud.
There's AJ.
Yeah, AJ's right up front.
Do you know the sad thing? The audio didn't
Do I have
record
to
for the
climb
video.
upstairs? What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
Yeah. So Justin, how
I'm
do you feel?
exhausted.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah.
here's
Do I
the
need to
high
hold this
five
up?
you asked for.
Thank you, buddy. Did you enjoy the show?
Yes.
Yeah? Did you have lots of fun? You sure? Are you tired?
No.
I am. It's past my bedtime. I'm ready for a pizza.
What kind are you gonna get?
Not Domino's, because Domino's sucks. I don't know, something in my room. I'm going to set the pizza on my belly and enjoy it with my wife.
With pineapple on top of it?
Absolutely not. No pineapple goes on pizza, guys. Come on, you know that.
Pineapple's good on pizza.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe for you.
The Young Bucks called you and Cody one of the best tag teams they've ever faced. Where are you going here in AEW next? Do you want to continue to tag, or you have other expectations for yourself? As a
I've
singles
always
competitor?
been a singles player, but I'm also good at in tag teams. And to go out there tonight with my brother, you know, the brotherhood back together again was a special moment. Much like Double or Nothing was a special moment, the most special moment for me. Tonight was, you know, it was hot. I'm 50. I went out there, and I think I put on a good show. Were you not entertained?
I was very entertained.
Okay, good, good. I don't know. We're going to see where it goes here in a couple weeks. Maybe have some talks, maybe do some thinking. Want to get into acting a little bit, but I found a new passion. You know, I found a new passion, and that's AEW. And it's a lot of fun because you walk around here and you see all these guys in the back who are different than the ones that I'm used to. And everybody is, yes, hey, you know, happy, hungry, passionate about, you know, AEW succeeding, because they are. Every match we just step it up, step it up, step it up. And it is, we are actually changing the business. And it's a revolution, and it's exciting to be a part of this, and it shows on all of their faces, and they are excited.
Dustin.
And when you get excited, you go out and you perform the best you can, right?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
What
Get
do
your
you
cue
think
cards out.
was
There you go.
the biggest surprise in the entire show?
Probably Chris Jericho. That surprised me. I didn't even know he was here today. And then he had a mask on or something, and I saw it. I said, what is that? Who is that? Yeah, that was surprising. What about you?
I don't know everything.
Everything? It was a good show, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was a long show, but it was a very good show, and I know it was very hot out there. I thought I was going to die in this suit. It's sopping wet. I'm sore, but I had fun. So, you know, that's it.
Dustin, I think you opened a lot of people's eyes at Double or Nothing and made them realize the kind of wrestler that you can be. What was the biggest personal change for you after that match?
When I was at the other company, I felt like I lost my passion a little bit, you know, because you're sitting in the back and you have so much to offer the business because you've been in it all your life, and that's what you do good. And that they wouldn't give me the opportunity to go out there and shine. So it's very frustrating, right? So I get out of Papillon, I like to say. I get out of prison, and I'm free, and I can do what I want to do. And that call, you know, from Cody happened, put it together, Double or Nothing. I trained my butt off for that match. I mean, this was the most important thing that I would ever do in my 31 years in the business. And it was. And from the start to the finish, that match was, to me, perfection. I mean, we could actually do no wrong. They were there with everything. The story we told in 2 promos leading up to that match is so old school. It takes you back to 1986 or between 86 and 90, 91. And it's so, that's me. That's me. I love to tell stories. I love to entertain that way. I like to let the people see that I'm actually almost dying out there, but then you see the babyface makes that comeback, you know, and it's like, oh God, here we go, and I get you invested, and that's what I do good, and I love that. It's psychology. From that match, it was like, at the end of that, man, I was on cloud 9 for at least 3 weeks. I mean, I felt good, and rightfully so, I think, because I did good at 50 years old, and Cody's much younger, but he gave me that opportunity. Tony Khan gave me that opportunity, and I came in and I nailed it. and it was fun, and I'm glad to go out there again today in the 100-degree humidity and go out there and sweat like crazy and do it again, but with my brother this time. It was very, very special for me. It was special last month, you know, or at Double or Nothing, but tonight it was just like two things with my brother, and tonight was a main event. It was very, very special for me, man, and it hadn't sunk in yet, so I'm still kind of like on the high.
Dustin, how did it feel
Yes, sir.
about working with like the Young Bucks and how their different style was? You were talking about that on the Horn with Stu Myrick earlier and stuff.
You know,
Mentioned that.
up there with, you know, when I was with the other company and I'd seen them around, you know, and they're very impressive. They do some unbelievable stuff, unreal stuff in that ring. And it's like, holy moly, now I have to wrestle these guys and they do all this stuff. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, God, do I have it in me? You know, I'm 50 years old, even though it's just a number. 50 is the new 30 or whatever, whatever the saying goes. But I felt good about it, but I was nervous because I wanted to be there for everything for them because I still had something to prove that I can hang with the kids because they are much younger than me. And I think I did a good job tonight. They seemed to be pretty pleased. Tony's pleased. Everybody was pleased. I hope the fans were pleased. I mean, that's all I can ask for.
You've been in so many locker rooms over the years. You know,
Yeah.
you talked about it before.
Yeah.
As AEW prepares to premiere their show weekly,
Yeah.
what are some things that you think they should do and stay the course to maintain success long term?
Well, this is my second show, so it's kind of, we're learning on the go. You know what I'm saying? And to see Cody, the way he runs things in the back is very impressive, and it reminds me of my dad, the way he used to do with WCW, the way he handled stuff, the way he had his hands in everything and was working his butt off. Today, the whole day, man, and last night, we were up till 3 o'clock talking. And it's just like, he never sleeps. And, you know, I worry about him because he needs to sleep. But right now, man, he's at the helm and he's trying to give the fans this revolution and this change in the business that is way overdue. And it's time. And so we have to go all out, 100 miles an hour, and make this thing happen. And I think when TV gets here, it's going to be impressive. So long as we put on a good first TV, they're going to come back. And a good second one, and a good third one. We just keep going. We're more rested because we work once a week, which is great. You don't do that up there. I mean, it's crazy, the scheduling that I've been on for the last 30 years. It's unbelievable. So it's an exciting time because you have time for your body to recoup and go on to the next thing, whatever the storyline may be. So it's exciting. It's going to be good.
Dustin, whose
Yes, sir.
idea was it to do a little old school with Ole Dean Anderson style Minnesota Wrecking Crew in the match?
What did we do?
Working
that
the
was-
arm. Working the arm.
That's me, though. I'll work the arm because I'm blowed up. I'm tired. I grab the arm and sit there for a minute. I got him. You know, he's not going anywhere. And then when I get a little tired from doing that, I'll tag Cody in. And he come in and he'll stomp a mud hole in him and run him around a little bit. And I get in and I'll do the same thing. And I'll just hold him down there for a minute. Oh, I'm breathing hard. Let me get my brother back in. That's the best thing about tags. You know, it's 50-50. So it's like when I get tired, here, come on, Coach. And he knows.
What does it do for your confidence? Because you said it yourself, you're in there with a bunch of young guys, and you're a little older, but you held your own and with more than some. So, I mean, you said you want to get into acting, but how far do you see this ride going here in All Elite Wrestling as far as an in-ring performer?
Well, Double or Nothing was supposed to be actually really, truly one last ride for me. And that turned into two. So as long as I can still have my dreams, you know, of being and becoming an actor, which I've already lined up for a few movies, do those, maybe come in and do some stuff with the kids here because it feels good. I have been rejuvenated, and it's, I mean, geez, it's like I could go another year or 2 years, you know? I don't know what I'm going to do yet, though, so I have a lot to think about. There's some stuff that's been offered, so let me think about it, you know? I'll let the world know, but I'm having fun, and I'm enjoying the ride right now. One more?
Last one, guys. Sonny Kiss has said you were a big influence on him. He finally made his debut tonight. What do you think of Sonny and how the fans are taking to him?
You know, I like Sonny, and I think I can show him a lot of stuff because of the stuff I used to do.
Exactly.
And I went up to him, and he came in our room, and he was just nervous, you know. And I put my arm around him and said, Sonny, just relax, you know. You're nervous, and when you're nervous, that means you care. When you stop being nervous, it's like you will not care anymore. You are nervous, so you're going to go out there and you're going to do fine. And you just got to pep talk them a little bit up, you know, and get them calmed down and start going through your things slowly. And he'll get it, you know, in time, just as we all do. It takes time to build a character. And it doesn't happen overnight. And he'll find his thing, his way, and he'll skyrocket, because I see some good things with him.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dustin.
Thank you guys very much. AJ, it was a pleasure. Please tell me that you were telling a story about that camera, the audio.
I haven't hooked it up to a computer yet, but I can't hear it on here. So,
If you want to do another one, I will do whatever you want. Okay?
If it doesn't work on the computer, will Gene answer you or something?
I